What up, YouTube fam? It's your girl Glam Cam, and baby, we had to come with this video. Not my two good Judies. Not my two good Judies. Why is KHIA and T.S. Madison back at it again? Now, it was like a gay parade, pride thing going on. Not a parade, but like a concert. KHIA ended up being a guest. Of course, T.S. Madison is a guest. So, KHIA is a guest to perform. T.S. Madison is there to receive her honoring. So this situation got very messy. And it's like somehow KHIA had got a word back that T.S. was trying to stop her show or stop her from getting paid or something like that. But T.S. was like, she stayed silent of the whole situation. She was not trying to interfere with what KHIA got going on, because basically she just cleared some type of business they had that KHIA's going to get like a payout. So she's like, she's not even on that type of timing. But the crazy thing about it is that this situation been going on for so long with them, like close to 10 years. And when KHIA and T.S. Madison first did their show, T.S. used to be more like reserved. She wasn't as outspoken as she is now when she do the shows with Craig, like fag talk and all that. She was outspoken, but she wasn't as over the top with humor. I mean, she was, but it was KHIA at that time. Because mind you, KHIA is the queen of roast and gag. She was the first to do it. KHIA had the type of talent that, you know, she do not believe in that industry stuff. She do not like the rules of the A-listers and the contracts and being under people management. She's an independent artist. She's a real, trill lady. But so is T.S. Madison, a business person, and a hustler, a grinder. But T.S. is more leaning towards signing contracts and with major production teams and A-listers, versus KHIA is not with that. So, you know, if somebody is very experienced in the game, it's going to definitely be hard to convince them to transition over to that A-list industry, pardon me, because she's an independent contractor. She does her own stuff. She's not about to sign over to Nicki Minaj. So I feel her on that. You know, she just liked the basic show that they were doing. Setting up the cameras, setting up the laptops, and just speaking out to the world. So when KHIA seen all the lights and the cameras coming in and all the setup and props, because mind you, TS was very eager to get these new deals, KHIA wasn't feeling it. She was not feeling it, and she felt disrespected. At first, she was a little interested in it, the situation of signing maybe some type of contract, but like, it's mentioned when you keep watching these videos, just keep following along. It was mentioned that, you know, she wanted to speak bigger numbers, which she have every right to, because you got to understand, we're all each a brand. We really are. You got to find your self talent. You really a brand. So if you want to throw out their higher numbers, you got the right to, versus maybe the partner, T.S. Madison, probably wanted to just take the deal just because of who they are, who the people is. She gonna name them in the videos. Just follow along. So I made this video so you could catch the timeline, because everybody is not aware that T.S. and KHIA had this show. Everybody wasn't watching it back then. A lot of people was just starting to know of them having shows or vlogs and all that type of stuff. So hey, they've been at this for a long time. It got so messy. Mind you, KHIA already said she's not really into like the messy friends that TS have around. As you can hear and as you will see, they will laugh at you. They will try to roast and heat you. But if you have people that's your friends and your other friends around, sometimes it don't mesh well. It just ain't good business. You know, and I do respect and hear where KHIA's coming from, because she basically like, if we gonna do our business, let it be just me and you, and then once our production is over, boom, then you just invite your friends over. You know, y'all can laugh and hee all y'all want to, but till then it's us. Let's keep it traditional. I could tell that KHIA was really into continuing the show before all that took place. And I can also tell back then that Maddie was extremely hurt that KHIA no longer wanted to do the show. Like, Maddie had a hard time getting over it. And that's why she do say in her new videos now that every now and then she'll throw a jab, because she do sometime at KHIA. Now, TS is my dog. TS Madison is my dog. I love TS Madison, and I love KHIA too, for both separate different reasons. KHIA is the goat of roasting, gagging, and TS Madison have many different ventures as well. Definitely can roast and gag too, but we know KHIA goes in. They both go in, but KHIA goes in. And I feel like, KHIA, she got that type of success that it never stops, because she got one of them timeless songs. So she's going to probably be performing that song for many more years. Get what I'm saying? But she didn't, and people did remix her songs, and people did use it. It's saying that she don't have her master, so they have to pay the person, whoever owns it. But at the end of the day, it's KHIA's voice. It's her material. We don't know what took place that situation occurred, but maybe we'll find out in sometime soon. You get what I'm saying? But I have posted this video just to give us a timeline of from the beginning to the end to current. And it's possibly more to come. So we'll just be sitting back watching to see what's more to come. Actually, with this type of situation, I would say like it could be prevented, but I don't think so, because it's two strong personalities. And when you get two strong personalities together and they can't come to a conclusion together, it's over. It's a wrap. They better off doing what they're doing now. And they're so talented, them working by themselves or Maddie partnering up with Craig, they're doing wonderful. KHIA doing her shows, and she could do a gag and roast whenever she feel. Maddie do her tours, and then she do fag talk. Probably got still Maddie in the morning show whenever she feel like. Multiple streams of income, both of them. One bag probably bigger than the other. But we really can't say, because we don't know how much KHIA saved at the end of the day. KHIA already said she the one that don't talk much, so we don't know. I don't try to count people's pockets, so we do not know. But I wish her much success, and so for TS Madison as well. And I hate that they doing this, because I'm like, they back at it again. It's 2025. All TS wanted that guy named Daryl Wilson to say that nobody from Madison team called me trying to cancel this show, because some word got around to KHIA that was the case. People was that messy. We don't know who started, who said it, but it just circulated around that quick that Maddie didn't waste no time making the video. KHIA didn't waste no time. Oh no, I think KHIA got on the stage first and said what she said. Maddie didn't waste no time making the video, and then she came back again and again. KHIA tried to call her. So this situation is just bananas, y'all. Make sure you guys click like and subscribe. Watch to the end. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace out.
Think you are a huge ally to the LGBT community. Yes. Now you have said some things that I got to tell you.
And will continue to do it.
No, you can't do that, Kai. Let me give you your hand. I got to give you a hand tap. Look. I got to tap you. I got to spank you a little
Everybody
bit.
can get roasted.
KHIA.
You can't discriminate on
roasting.
roasting.
It's not about you discriminating on roasting. What you need to know that as a public figure and as the mouth of the South.
I ain't no goddamn public figure.
Bitch, as a public figure and the mouth of the South.
Bitch,
as a public
I'm gonna tell you how it is.
But as a public figure in the mouth of the South, there are things that there are.
So it ain't no messy sisters out there. Y'all don't know no messy sisters. But I'm asking you, do you not know some messy?
I do know messy girls. Yes,
girls.
Yeah. Sister, you can't do that.
You're trying to keep it politically correct.
I am trying to be politically correct.
I don't have no endorsements.
But sister, it ain't about no endorsements to lose. It's about
it's some messy sisters. It's some messy punks. It's some messy
hoes. No, you can't say
it's that. It's some messy niggas. It's some fuck niggas. How can I call you all kind of bitches and skanks and hoes and sluts and dirty ass no goody don't trust no nigga no? And then when it comes to some of the gay men and some of the gay
But
punks,
these are things that you can't say.
they are messy.
Yeah,
That's
you
just
can say
what y'all
that they're messy,
hear.
but it's just certain terms.
So what?
There are terms that you cannot. There are terms that you cannot use. There are terms, especially during.
It's messy trannies.
No, Kai, you can't say that. You can say messy girls.
No, everybody's not girls. Everybody's not ladies. Everybody's not queens. Everybody's not goddesses. Everybody is not that.
No, Kai,
so
you
I
can't do
shit.
I know, but Kaya, it's stuff you can't do. I want to.
But it's messy motherfuckers, period.
Kaya.
Child, that's why I don't deal with you
Kaya.
motherfuckers.
It's some messy sisters and punks. It's motherfuckers that act like they're your friend, and less than 3, 4, 5 days later, they making videos trying to read you, your house, and everything that you let them into. They turn it around and just threw you up underneath the bus. And it's just, that's all I was trying to say all along. You can't trust no nigga, can't trust no Christian, can't trust no sister, can't trust these punks, you can't trust these hoes. You know, you can't trust these motherfuckers. I don't know what make Madison think she can trust these sisters and punks that she be welcoming into her world, but the queen ain't with all that bullshit. The Queen's Court, y'all already know. I'm the originator of the Queen's Court. I've been doing the Queen's Court for 4 or 5 years now. I've been blogging for maybe 8 to 10 years now. Y'all already know this is the original Queen's Court set. Y'all in the Queen's chambers, and we're roasting and gagging. Ain't no sabotaging, because it's like, I'm not gonna let nobody fuck over me. I'm not gonna let nobody use me. I'm not gonna let nobody steal my shit. I'm not gonna bend over and let them fuck me in my ass for a check. So if y'all feel like I'm self-sabotaging myself, so be it. I'm cool. I'm making money, being independent. I raised 2 children, put them through school. Beautiful grandchildren. My children are grown on their own, out of my house. You know, some of you didn't even know that I had children, didn't even know that I had a husband. Because I kept my business. You know, I feel like y'all say I'm sabotaging the Queen's Court, or every time something happened, I sabotage the deal, and I sabotage this and that, and I'm my own worst enemy. And it's like, I'm the boss. And if I see some fuck shit or some niggas I can't trust, I'ma stop it. It's gonna stop. It's crash course. It's done. Donna. I'm not going to sell my soul for fame, or let you take advantage of me for fame or money or a check, and let you try to take ownership of something that's not yours, something that I created, something that I started, and try to let you own it, or go get patents for it, and copyrights for it, and licenses for it, and claim ownership of it, and reproduce it, and act like it's yours, and it's mine. You know, so, and if
these hoes acting like that I'm a thief, because they're not gonna have my name out here as a thief, and because they feel this way about gay people and trans people anyway, and I'm finna clear my motherfucking name up. Boom. And this how we finna, this how we gonna do it. Nicki Minaj, getting all the way down. Here's our contract that we had from Bonham and Murray Production Company. Y'all look at it. Bonham and Murray Production Company. Bonham and Murray, T.S. Madison and KHIA, the Queen's Court Attachment Agreement, where we had got down with contracts for a television deal. See, this is why I told y'all that there are 3 sides to every motherfucking story. There's my side, there's her side, and there is the truth, okay? Because I ain't stole nothing from nobody. I'm a hoe, and I'm an honest hoe bitch. So, Bonham and Murray, we had our situation. For some strange reason, the shit wasn't going down. Nicki Minaj had to get her situation together with her lawyers and stuff like that or whatever. But Nicki Minaj loved the Queen's Court. So, therefore, she was going to back behind the Queen's. It was going to be Nicki Minaj presents the Queen's Court. How about that? So, when we didn't get a chance to solid this deal, what I said was, KHIA, because KHIA did not like the terms and agreements of the deal. She wanted more money, more this, more that. I said, sister, this is what we gonna do. We gonna build the brand stronger, so that when the people come back to us, we will have the opportunity to tell them this is what we want, and they won't be able to dictate to us how much money they can give us. They're either gonna buy the brand from us, or we're just gonna make the money. Like I used to tell y'all hoes, bitch, I'm sitting at home, I was gonna make $1 million from my home. That's what I said, and I meant that, bitch, because I've already done it before. So I know it's not impossible for me to do. Let's go over here and buy thequeenscourt.com. When I reached out to buy thequeenscourt.com, I bought thequeenscourt.com. KHIA was sitting right next to me when I went in my purse and pulled out my credit card to buy thequeenscourt.com. She was sitting right there at this table right here, right next to me when I bought it. Boom. So there we have.
I didn't let you guys know that I had kids, or you let my kids be fucked and used, and let these motherfuckers bring cameras all in my house and edit it how they want it. Bitch, don't nobody want to hear that because you weren't thinking about that when you signed on for that check for $1,500 a show. When they came to you with them 10,000 and said and you signed that contract and said they could bring them cameras in your house. Ain't no sense of reneging on it. I wasn't letting them motherfuckers bring it into my house. I wasn't letting them motherfuckers steal all my shit. When I went to Maddie's house and gave her the exclusive, when the shit was going on with the Remy Ma and the Papoose and the Nicki Minaj shit, and all the radio stations was calling me wanting the exclusive interview, and I don't fuck with the radio stations because I done been with shit through bullshit with the radio station. Because when you a real bitch like me, radio stations don't want to fuck with you. They want to cut your mic off. They want to let the calls in that's hating on you. Don't want to let the good calls in. They want to come on over here, let me give the exclusive. I was like, yes, sis, I fucks with you. And I fucks with the LGBT community. I'm going to go to sis house and get her the exclusive take on what's going on, because I know she ain't going to cut my mic off. I know she going to let me say what I thought she was going to let me say, what the fuck I wanted to say, what she did pretty much when I first went, because it wasn't, I hadn't brought on to the Queen's Court then.
Quiet as it's kept. Sis, I love you. But you have been sitting on that red couch, bitch, for the past 10 years, and you ain't never branded it the way that it's branded. Let's be clear. Queen's Court as a project for us, but wish you guys in the best of luck. This is the email that came from Will Packard, bitch. This came from Will Packard. I pay all this shit just because I do love that bitch. I love the first card that I made. I even love this second one, but I don't know who the second one is carrying on at me right now.
I said, let me go over here and let sis get this exclusive. And went over there and gave her the exclusive and talked my shit, and next caller, because you ain't talking about nothing, next caller. Bitch, you have just entered the Queen's motherfucking court. Bitch, I say what I want to say, bitch. All of that was me. That was before Madison, before her house, before her basement. I went over there as the Queen's Court. I gave her the exclusive. And the show did well. And I decided, maybe once a month we could come over and do this, because people was watching and they was listening. And I went over and I was like, well, shit, I go over with sis and do it sometime. And then we did it sometimes. And then we decided, okay, well, this shit is getting juicy. Let's do it some more. We did it some more. And then it was like, okay, this is the Queen's Court. You didn't create the Queen's Court. Stop trying to claim ownership to something that's not yours. It's not yours. Point motherfucking blank, it's not yours. You didn't start it, you didn't create it, you didn't make it better. I don't give a damn if you spent $2,000 on the chimney, on the fireplace, on props, on dildos. I don't give a fuck what you spent your motherfucking money on. It's not yours. Okay? Be creative. It's not yours. And if you're going to take something from somebody, tell the bitch where you get it from. Don't steal, or don't try to license shit and don't have your lawyer call my lawyer and get mad and then try to throw around, oh, I licensed it, I patented it, I own it. It's not yours. And if I say the buck stops here, the motherfucking buck stops here. I'm a creator, so I'm going to continue to create. It don't matter. This is my gift. This is what's is a blessing that's been blessed and poured upon me. I'm not going to stop creating. This shit comes easy to me because this is me. And this shit don't matter because I'm the personality. I'm the entity. I'm me.
I've been blogging on my couch and will continue to do so. I'll let sis do her thing at her house. She can invite who she pleases. I just won't be involved. I'm not with all the changes and hater invites. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. KHIA wrote that. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I had not secured anything with the brand, how far do you think we would have motherfucking got? Put a dime in the situation, you put a penny, and you openly said that you ain't put no money in it. If there was no money put in, how you gonna get something out? Exceptional business, bitch. Yes, I make mistakes. Yes, I make bad choices. Yes, those things happen. But, bitch, when it comes down to securing something so that because I'm not the outside bitch, I'm your sister. I'm your nigga sister. So, there at the end of the day is, bitch, let me tell y'all something. Ain't no magic like the magic me and KHIA got. That's magic right there. I don't give a fuck how much she done throw me under the bus for that bullshit or whatever. I don't give a fuck what she done came and said. Ain't no magic like the magic that me and that bitch got. That is magic, bitch. That's magic and that's...
That is true.
There ain't nobody gonna be able to take that bitch place. Straight up. But I don't want the show.
Y'all act like I got one hit, but then when I get to the club, y'all get mad because that's all I perform and the people want 300 more songs that they know. If all I got is one hit, why am I still here? Why do I keep hitting home runs? No, it's not self-sabotaging. It's motherfuckers steal, lie, deceive, false claim, try to act like they bae the bitch. I'm the talent and the boss. It's a different when you the talent and you can't write, you can't produce, you can't dress yourself, you can't pay your own bills. This shit before I started rapping and singing and doing this shit, I was the shit. Bitch, I've been beautiful. I've been a boss. I've been self-made. I've been knowing the game. I'm dressing myself. I'm pulling the clothes. I'm producing the music. I'm holding the camera. I'm doing everything on my motherfucking own. So it's a difference. I don't have no team. I don't have no management. I don't have all that machine or that imprint. And I'm still running. I'm still swimming. I'm still surviving. My name just as big as any of these other pussy assholes that's out here. That got these machines. That got perfect. But it's perfect enough because you motherfuckers is jamming to it and you like it. So don't try me like my shit ain't good enough, fuck nigga and pussy assholes. Because it is. And it's mine. And I own it. And I did it. And you can try to claim it. And you can steal it. And you can be inspired by it. And you can remake it. But it ain't gonna never be the motherfucking queen, bitch. And if I don't co-sign it, it ain't gonna walk.
So as you see, this beef been going on for years. These two have been bumping heads for years. So the videos we about to get into now is May 2025. And it's been some back and forth. And they is still going at it. So hopefully it'll be a resolution. But I don't think so. Here's Maddie right here.
I didn't even know that this broad was booked. And you get here and you let these I want to talk to the homosexual men first. The homosexuals that were up there and allowed that woman to say that I tried to call to stop her show. Girl, you were booked for lemon pepper wings and $2,500. Are you kidding? You were booked for came there in a sheen white lace set with a pair of Blair White biscuits on, standing in front of the stage screaming a 35-year-old song, neck and back, bitch. Are you kidding me? You haven't been booked since we split. You are your own cancer, KHIA. You are your own cancer. Every time you open your mouth and you speak to the community, you speak about us having AIDS, you speak about us being men in wigs, men in dress, you speak about this, right? You've canceled yourself. You never take any accountability. You're adjacent to the community. You're not a faggot. So you can't do that. And you sit here and you do this, and then you blame your mistake of the Queen's Court was thinking that you were lower than what you were. And my mistake was thinking that you're bigger than you are. Because the entirety of your career, you've been a detriment to your own self in the entirety of your career. You're correct, I elevated one way. Ma'am, I just bought a $1.3 million home. Are you kidding me? Me stopping your $2,500 booking and your lemon pepper wings was not going to do anything to my purse, miss. My flight from D.C. in Delta One from L.A. was $2,500, girl. You've lost the entirety of your mind. I made $50,000, bitch, in 24 hours, girl, from me saying, oh my God, bitch. You've lost your mind, ma'am. There is nothing about you that I needed to take anything from. You came from $1 million home and went back to your slave cabin, bitch. And you constantly talk about my basement, girl. That basement was one of the biggest elevations that you've had since your neck and your motherfucking back. Because Next Caller came from that. And that was the last thing that really hit, that stuck for you. So not even down to your sour ass pussy that you have, that there's anything that I could steal or want anything from. Your grandkids got cock eyes. Bitch, you produce cross-eyed ass grandkids, bitch. Your daughter worked down there to the Kmart, bitch, and she still work over there. Bitch, you drive a GMC truck, an 82. You sell frozen cups from the side of your house. Man, there's nothing that you're doing that inspires me or whatever. I don't trust no nigga. Yeah, that's cool. But girl, you're not that. Let's be clear, you're not that. Your music is cute. It gets on television shows. My voice is on tour right now. I'm receiving mechanical royalties right now from Beyonce.
What are they called?
Mechanical royalties currently from Beyonce. You've lost your mind. Man, we split 10 years ago. I may throw a jab to you here and there, but to stop your bag, you are your own problem. Your pussy is still on its neck and its back. Okay? You think too high of yourself. Your net worth and my net worth are two different net worths, niece. You're the niece now, I'm the aunt. Okay? And at the bottom feeding asshole. And I didn't, for one time, call any of y'all to try to get this girl show canceled, because I don't care about her like that. I know she's struggling. I've seen her paperwork neck in my back. I know she's struggling. I know this. She left her paperwork to my house, bitch. It's because she left the paperwork. Cut that shit off. She left the paperwork to my house. Does not own the masters to that. She does not. So when she was arguing with the city girls and all of that about they didn't clear it with her, when they said that they cleared it with who owns it, they cleared it with who owns it. She gets a percentage of it. Boom. So I know you struggling, niece. He went and tattooed Kevin Gates on his neck, the nigga you was laying up fucking. I know your business. Court over there? Will Packer. You need to be trying to holler at Will Packer or holler at them people over there at Peacock that took Queen's Court from you. Bitch, I was trying to protect all the stuff. You need to be trying to holler at them. Don't holler at me, shouty. I was always your friend and tried to protect you or whatever, but fuck you. You know, I take my jazz at you here and there because it's funny. But bitch, at the end of the day, I don't need to stop your bag. You stop your own bag. You stop your own bag, ma'am. Lemon pepper wings, $2,500. My mortgage is $10,000 at my other home. My other mortgage is $3,200, bitch. My mortgage in Florida. Look, girl, let's come on here, girl. We're not the same caliber of girl, and I'm a chick with a fucking dick. We're not the same caliber of girl, niece. When they posted that shit on Gay Magazine, that she was with, I was radio silent. I didn't say a word. I didn't say anything because I didn't care. I don't care. I know you're struggling, KHIA. Look at your clothes. I know you're struggling. Look at your clothes. You got up there in that white lace from Shein that was 2 times smaller than your size, girl. Built like a Oompa Loompa, a small Oompa Loompa. People should know that your mind is all jacked up because you went and got your ass done and not your teeth. You went and got your butt done and your mouth is still raggedy to this day. To this day! Are you kidding me? Your grandbaby eye does this. And you went and got your ass done and you didn't get your grandbaby no LASIK? Ma'am, stop it. Your priorities have always been fucked up. You fumbled Janet Jackson. I should have knew you was gonna fumble me. Girl, bye. Whole side tooth over here, bitch. And you talking about some of your neck and your back. You're a bum. I might be a chick with a dick, a man, a Mandigo, He-Man, and all this stuff, but you're broke. And you're dumb. And you're tired. And your neck and your back needs a pillowcase to rest. You're dirty. Your period stay on, bitch. You need domes all the time. Bitch, you always tore up. There's not a place or time that you've ever looked nice anywhere. You're always torn up. Your dreads are raggedy. Girl, they smell like motherfucking castor oil. Bitch, you're dirty. You lost your mind to think that I needed to take anything from you. Bitch, please. And I got a secret for you. You know how you tried to stop J-Love on that track Next Caller? You know how you tried to tell him that you were supposed to get 75% of that track? How you just tried to tell the network, which I'm gonna let the people catch it when they catch it. You know how you just tried to tell the network? The only reason why they cleared that was because I allowed you to get that money. So that little check that you got from that network, I gave the clearance for you to get that. Now check that, bitch. So that little check you got from that network, and you do know which one I'm talking about because it's coming soon. I'm the bitch that gave the clearance for you to get that. Don't fuck with me because you can't. How about that? And when it drops, I gave the clearance for her to get that money. I'm never no hater, bitch. Hate on you for what? You bitch, you hate on yourself. Look how you get up every day. You hate on yourself. Look how you get up every day. Talk about something you would talk about my mama. My mama prayed for you, ma'am. That nigga took your money, got Kevin Gates' face tattooed on his neck so that you can sleep next to him every day and see that. Tell the real reason why you don't like punks. I'm talking about KHIA. That's what I'm talking about. That didn't know info. Listen, I call that girl KHIA-vitis. Ma'am, your gums are too black to even speak to me, girl. Your gums are too black to even talk to me. Shawty, the reason why I motherfucking told those people to let you to clear that because I know I was hoping that you was gonna try to get this lined up or something. Get out of here. The reason why your knock knee, devil mouth ass just getting this new bag, bitch, is because I told him to get it. But look, pussy asshole, look how I took for you. Look how I took for you to come out. Look. You would never die, bitch. Bitch, you sound crazy. You sound crazy, bitch. You sound crazy. Holla at Will Packer, bitch. That's who stole from you, bitch. Holla at Will Packer. That's who stole from you. Bitch, holla at that nigga, bitch.
Okay, but after my light was shining on that nigga, he became